All right, today we're going to be talking about the fact map. And the fact map is simply a way for you to focus on the facts today and the facts of what you've accomplished. And so we tend to get confused in our lives because we tend to combine facts and feelings, right? And those facts and feelings combined are what drive decision making. So, what we're trying to do here is to realize that the facts drive certain feelings, and those feelings are driving what we focus on. All right, and that what we focus on ultimately delivers the fruit that we want or the results that we want. Good, bad, or indifferent, the fruit or the results that you have today are a function of your focus, which is driven by your feelings, which is based on the facts of where you're at, whether you're happy, whether you're unhappy, whether you've got a lot of money, whether you don't have a lot of money. And so this fact map helps us to get clear about the facts today and strip away those feelings and just focus on the facts, okay? The facts of what we want, the facts of what we don't want, the facts of where we are, the facts of where we've been, all of that stuff, okay? And what you'll find is that your mind will be struggling to stay present with the facts, that it might jump back and forth between the past and the future. Our mind ends up playing tricks on us, and we end up going back and forth between the past. Oh, I did this. I used to be like this. Life used to be great when fill in the blank. Or the future of I'm going to be doing this soon, or I'm going to do this, or I'm going to do that. And neither of those two places are factual. In fact, if you're operating out of those two places, the past or the future, you're operating in fantasy. The only thing that matters is today, and more specifically, the facts of today. Okay, so when you're filling out a fact map, what you want to focus on is what is the reality or the facts that I'm willing to look at and examine in my life today, in all areas of your life. You want to do it in your body, your physical fitness, okay, your health. How healthy are you? How much you weigh? Just the facts, not the feelings, not what you're going to do, not what you've done in the past. No shame, no guilt. What are the facts today of your current reality in your physical body, your spirituality, your being, your sense of purpose and what you're here to do, what you're meant to do. All right. Are you in alignment with that? Are you out of alignment with that? Or you feel like you're being called to do what you're doing right now, or is it just a job? That kind of thing. You also want to focus on what are the facts of your relationships, meaning the most important relationships to you, your spouse, your children, your immediate family, your friendships, your business relationships. What is the reality of those relationships, and how much time, energy, effort, money are you pouring into those relationships and depositing on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis, on a quarterly basis? Okay. And then lastly, we're going to look at your bank accounts, or what we can call your business. Let's just call it business, make it easier. Okay, so that's your income. It's how much revenue you're generating, what your bank accounts look like, all of that stuff. That's what you're going to focus on today. Okay, and then we're going to look ahead a little bit, and we're going to start to look at what are the targets we want to set for the next 90 days. And we choose 90 days or quarterly targets because what's interesting is that you'll realize that here you are today, in all your glory, right? And everything that you've done up till now has gotten you right where you are today. All right. So here's the reality. These are the facts. If what you're doing today is working for you, great. Keep doing it. Keep getting those same results. That's awesome. But if you feel like something's missing and you want to be at a different place 90 days from today, the reality is that in order to get from where you are today to where you want to be in 90 days, the only thing standing in the way is doing the work. Now, what is the work? The work is doing everything that is necessary in order for you to move from where you are today, the reality, the facts of today, to the possibility of the future. Okay? And so in order to do that, you've got to get super clear about the facts today. What does your body look like? What does your sense of purpose and spirituality look like? What are the facts about your relationships? Are they healthy? Are they unhealthy? Are you disconnected? Are you connected? Do you have regular date nights? Do you take your kids on regular dates weekly? What does your income look like? What do your bank accounts look like? Just the facts. Strip away all the feelings. And then what we want to do next is fast forward 90 days from today. And again, what does your body look like 90 days from today? Are you in shape? Are you still out of shape? Are you heavier? Are you lighter? Are you feeling more energy, less energy? What does that look like in 90 days? What is the target? What do the relationships look like? Okay? What do your relationships with your spouse and your children look like? Are they better? Are you more consistent? Are you leaving notes daily deposits of love, honor, and appreciation in the lives of the people that you say you love the most, right? And then what does your business look like? If everything were to work out, you were able to wave a magic wand and everything was awesome for your body and your health and your fitness, what would that look like? If everything's working and you're firing on all cylinders, doing what you love, feeling called to do what you're doing, what does that look like? What do your relationships look like 90 days from now when they're on fire? What does your bank account and your income look like in 90 days when everything's clicking, everything's working? Okay? And after we're clear on all of those things, what we're going to do is we're going to make a list of all of the stuff that we want, that we say we want. And we're going to talk about, do you really want that, or do you just think you want that? That kind of thing. But we're going to get clear on the facts today in all areas of life. So you're going to write this stuff out, okay? And then we're just going to break it into chunks. We're going to break it into, 1 month, the second month, and then the third month. And at the end of 90 days, you're going to see the difference between the person you are right now and the person that you've grown or expanded into, because life is a game of expansion and growth. You're going to grow in all areas, all right? And we're going to track that progress. So you're going to be able to celebrate the wins along the way, every single milestone that you hit. At the end of 90 days, you're going to have some kind of celebration with your family and your friends and the people that are supporting you in the journey, all right? So that's what I want you to do. Take out a blank piece of paper. I want you to write down clearly, what are the facts today? What are the facts in my physical fitness, in my body? What are the facts in my spirituality, my sense of my connection to God, or my sense of purpose? What are the facts of my relationships? What are the facts of my business, my bank accounts? Write that down and then turn it off, take a breath, go for a walk, and come back with your head clear on what you want your life to look like in 90 days. If you could wave a magic wand and 90 days later you're there. You've hit these targets. What are those targets? What does your fitness look like? What does your spirituality look like? What do your relationships look like? What does your income and your bank accounts look like? All right? Get clear about those two things and we'll map it out.